Hey, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about AMP crypto. The price did crash like many other altcoins in this space over the last couple of days. Do you guys think the buyers will hold this buy pocket down here, right here around 0.005? They were successful on the 3rd of February, but do you think they will be? Do you think it will continue? Because if you think it's going to continue, then that is the bottom in the market for AMP, and we can expect price action to go higher. So let me go ahead and break this down as to what I think the market's about to do next. Welcome everyone to the channel. Before you go, if y'all appreciate my videos and my content, hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'm here to give y'all a different perspective as to viewing the market, as to trying to predict and forecast where prices are going to go, even though many people say it's impossible to do. But if you understand how to correspond these price bars and volume together and then connection, you should be able to have a high probability as to where price is going to go. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Now, first, this price prediction right here that we have on our chart for AMP was done on the 26th of January. And at that moment, we were seeing the indication that the market was bullish. Why? Because the buyers held this buy pocket right here. And when the price bars were formulated or created, you all can see that price on the weakness bars didn't go down the following day. So this was weakness, but the market in AMP went up instead. This is weakness. The market held the buy pocket. This was selling. Market the next day still held the buy pocket. That's the premise that we were moving under at that particular moment in time. But you guys can see that even the sellers maintained control of the price, and the market in AMP fell and hit our stop loss right there on the 1st of February, 13.10%. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. The next thing we're going to get rid of will be this pocket of buying here and this pocket of buying there. This is where those buyers decided to hold price. So now let's look at the market at AMP on the 2 real quick. So here's AMP on the 2. Market doesn't look extremely bearish. Yes, we are trending down. So that's the thesis that we're going to move under. But maybe, like I told you earlier in the video, we might see this market continually hold this pocket of buying right there at 0.005. Okay, now zooming out this 2-day time frame, the trend in the market in AMP is now broken. So what we're going to do is take this trend line and move it to the current direction of price action, which is lower. Okay, so this is the movement that we're expecting the price in AMP to do. And now let's look at this on the 3. Okay, so here's AMP on the 3. Again, good to see the market bounce. All this pocket of buying, great. But now you expect us to come back down and test that pocket a second time. That is where we'll begin to see if these buyers are still here or the market in AMP will continue to fall and go lower in price. The crazy part is that we are now trading in the price range to where AMP was before this market broke out. So all of those gains that occurred towards the ending of November is now gone. That's why it's very important for you to have an exit strategy as well when you put on these particular plays. Because in a very short time frame, especially in the cryptocurrency space, you can see your gains literally vanish away in a couple of weeks. Here it is on the 4. So this is a probable precursor of strength right now in AMP. You guys can see that. We still have 12 hours and 14 minutes left, so anything could go in the next 12 hours. Keep that in mind. Here's AMP on the 5. We need to see this current 5-day bar close higher than this completed printed 5-day bar, because if it closes higher, then that tells us that those buyers were definitely in the market and supporting price. Here it is on the weekly chart. So looking at this on the weekly, this is where the concern lies right now in terms of who wants to move the market in the long term, and it's the sellers. Here's AMP on the 2 weeks. Here it is on the 2. Again, you guys can see how weak that particular market is right there on the 2 weeks. Still looks weak. Here it is on the 3. Take a look at AMP on the 5. Still have 4 days and 13 hours left, so we still have time to let this price bar print. And now let's look at this on the 330. So yeah, looking at this on the 330, you can see right here that the market is getting hit with those sellers. So this is where the new pressure of selling is occurring in AMP. So if we're able to see the buyers break that particular pocket of selling, then the next one would be right around here. as you can tell, it will take us bouncing off of this downtrend line either here in this sell pocket like it is now, or it might take us to this other pocket of selling and bounce down. Yeah, so looking at this right here, you guys can see that where the bars are closing on this price, on these price bars, it's telling you that the sellers are still hitting this market in AMP. That's on the 5 hour. Here it is on the 3. Okay. Here it is on the 1 hour chart. So as of right now, I think the sellers' weakness is kind of stronger right now. But definitely, given what occurred on the 3rd and the 4th of February, the buyers could be, close by to take the reins of price action and move it in their favor and letting the market go up. So I could kind of see that too. So given that that's the case or scenario, I think I'm going to leave it alone. But generally, my thesis would be that the market is weaker right now. But if I continue to see this market hug and trade around this sell pocket, then I will have to say, okay, we're going to have to start anticipating higher prices into the market in AMP. But as of right now, I'm leaning more towards price weakness and the market going down. I think we might need to go ahead and create another pocket of buying just in case AMP doesn't hold that current pocket of buying we created. So we're going to make a pocket here. And maybe one right here. Also, let me go and see that. We need to go ahead and get rid of this pocket of buying then. So given that that's the case, I am going to anticipate lower prices in AMP. And we're going to try to target the market in AMP. Let me see. Let me create this pocket right here. That's going to be our target. So our first target is going to be here at 0.0054. Next target is going to be at this buy pocket that price already touched on the 3rd of February. Either at the low or the high of the bars, 32% there. So we'll kind of leave it alone in that sense. All right, so that is it. I'm done. Go ahead and give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different.